I'm Lori Stokes.
And I'm Ken Rosado. Welcome to Eyewitness News at noon. We have some breaking news right now in Newark where two police cars have collided. Dan Rice is live in Newscopter 7 with the very latest. Dan?
And you're looking down at the intersection of 15th Avenue, South 7th Street in Newark, where a short time ago, a couple of police cars, at least two, involved in an accident at this intersection. Where they were going is unknown at this point. We're still looking to see where these cars were responding and what caused the accident. But we can tell you at least two people were injured. Two police officers were injured in that accident. You do see workers working on the one officer on the ground there. We did see a second officer being taken by a stretcher into an area, into an awaiting ambulance. The condition of those officers unknown at this time. We'll bring the camera out here a little bit. You will see all the police activity out here involved with the situation here. EMS, fire, police, all on the scene investigating the situation. And of course, as we get more details on this breaking story, we will bring it to you. Reporting live over Newark, Dan Rice, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Dan, thank you. And breaking news at LaGuardia Airport, a Spirit Airlines flight is being held on a runway after a flight attendant overheard a passenger making a threatening statement. Flight 197 from LaGuardia to Fort Lauderdale was scheduled to depart at 10:45 this morning. The plane was moved to a separate part of the runway while authorities investigate. We are continuing to follow this story. We'll have much more information as it becomes available.
And now a new clue in the shocking murder of a store owner in Brooklyn. Police released surveillance video of the man whom they want to speak with, and they say the killing could be connected to two other unsolved murders. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson live in Flatbush with the very latest for us. Kimberly.
Well, Ken, there is a tremendous sense of fear here along Flatbush Avenue. Shop owners are closing early, making sure when they leave at the end of the day, they are not alone. That's because one of their friends was murdered. And now police have zeroed in on one particular man who may have answers they are looking for.
They're closing early and we're adding more cameras outside.
Shop owners here along this stretch of Flatbush Avenue are afraid and keeping an eye out for this man. Police call him John Doe Duffelbag, and they also want to talk with him. What he may or may not know about a disturbing string of murders here in Brooklyn, 3 in the last 4 months. Authorities just released this surveillance video that clearly shows the man carrying a bag walking along Flatbush Avenue. First at 6 o'clock Friday evening and then again at 6:03. The reason investigators are looking for him because he was so close to Shishi Boutique. Roughly an hour after the video was captured, Ramatulo Vahidapur was found. Inside his small store, someone had fatally shot the 70-year-old. And like two other unsolved murders here in the borough, the killer dragged the victim to the back of the shop and covered the body.
I always usually look out for him. He's everybody, anything that happens, I usually run to see if he's okay, he's alone. And that's when I walked in. I walked all the way to the back and I saw a pile of clothes, and when I moved it, that's when I jumped and ran out.
In July, the owner of this business was also murdered. The following month, a near carbon copy killing at this 99-cent store. Tests confirm the same .22 caliber handgun was used in all 3 cases. In another development, police have talked to and ruled out this pair and are not focusing on this woman. Another common thread in the murders, the suspect strikes right around closing when the victims are alone, something employees are now changing.
We leave 4 or 5 people together, so we're not alone. You know, I don't stay here alone, and, you know, cops came around specifying that. Make sure you don't close by yourself.
Now, officers from the Hate Crimes Task Force are also now part of this investigation. That's because all 3 victims are of Middle Eastern descent. Eyewitness News has also learned that the NYPD will soon ask for help from the FBI, help in working up a profile of this killer. For now, we're live in the Flatbush section of Brooklyn. Kimberly Richardson, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.